everyone. Another beautiful day. Okay. There's this thing that is always being said, right? They will say that, oh, if you want to make a difference, join a party. I mean, that statement, every time I hear it, I just get baffled. What do people mean by if you want to make a difference, join a party? It's not everybody that has to join a party, and being in a party is not that's not only where the difference is being made. And one thing also that people tend to forget is that there are a lot of people in parties that are not even seeing anything. The rot we have out of parties is also the rot we have in parties. It's like when they say, I will slow down now. In my mind, I just remember that they're always telling me that I speak too fast. And one of the things I said I was starting is that, okay, I shall calm down. Speak slow. Crazy, right? I'm always like that. I speak so fast. But everything is that in life you don't just say that, oh, this is how you are. You have to work on yourself. I also have a shrill voice when if I'm talking, it goes up. Even when I'm not really truly angry, I have this high note, it goes up. I've worked on that one and I'm so proud of myself. I know I'm digressive, but let me just add this. I'm so proud of myself. Now when I'm sick, even when I'm angry, there's a way I just calmly be speaking. And I learned that thing from my daughter, yeah? She's the kind of person, she's so unruffled, she'll just sit and just be, you think I say not but okay. Back to what I was saying. So when people say that, I'm always like, what do they mean by that? There are a lot of people in parties that are not making, they can't even make any difference. They have been oppressed and suppressed in parties. Is that not why you will hear them? They will say that, oh, election was done, they didn't even know about it, nobody told them, or they just brought in somebody and they put them in. Check out what happened the last time that I think it was APC that had their, what is that, they had their election where they were voting for the people that will be in positions and all of that. See, this guy that was made, I think was supposed to be their youth leader, they practically forced him to step down for another person. He was crying. You could see when he was practically crying. I can't remember what his name is right now. I'm very poor with names. He was practically crying. There are a lot of people that have been oppressed. They will say they're in a party, then somebody will just come from somewhere, they will just put that person. So telling people that, oh, go and join a party before you make a difference, I mean, that's nothing. We can all make our differences in without being in party, in whatever position we find ourselves. Personally, I've never been a party person. I don't intend joining party for now. Even in the next 5, 6, 7 years, I don't think I see myself joining any party, because I work better in this way. This works better for me. If you're in a party, you're not supposed to be loyal to the party and all of that. Me, I've always said it. They will actually drive me for anti-party activities, because if my party is doing anyhow, there's no how I'm going to keep quiet and be watching them do anyhow, not talk about it, and not say, you guys are messing up, stuff like that. So they'll probably drive me away. But for me, it's the beauty, it's the freedom I have. I'm not beholden to anybody or any party. If I see you are a candidate, you're good, and I see that, oh, you have competence, character, capacity, you can do well for Nigeria, I'm supporting you. I don't care what party you are in. So for me, it works that way. And if your party is not doing well, I will call out your party. If you're not doing well, I will call you out. It doesn't, I don't have that, that party loyalty, that whatever it is your party is doing, you have to support your party kind of thing. And so there are a lot of people like that. And the basic thing I think many people forget is the fact that governors, like Dr. Obeza Kwesile will always say, is two sides, the supply side and the demand side. The people who are voted into office are the ones who are supposed to supply, while the people who voted them into office are the ones who are supposed to demand. But what we have most times is that people just focus on the supply side. So you vote them in, you don't demand, you go and sleep and expect that they will give you good governance. No, they won't. They will give you what comes easiest, and that's bad governance. It's easier to give bad governance. Without doing anything, you will give bad governance. But if you want to give good governance, you have to put in the effort, you have to put in the work. There's so much stress involved and stuff like that. And most times people opt for the easy one when there's no pressure, incentive for them to do the right thing. So this whole issue of telling people to go and join parties, there are people who have been in parties even before 1999. They've not made any difference. they have been oppressing those parties. Even when they want to vote delegates, they are not the ones. They are not even allowed to vote delegates. They are not the one calling the shots. It's other people that come and call the shots. Somebody will come and join a party today because they already have influence outside and stuff like that. They will come and influence them. There are people that you just like. I saw this. I think what's his name, whether it's Daniel Boala, someone that left PDP and just came into APC. Is it the no? He left APC. Sorry, it's the other way around. You know, it's always so confusing. These people move like this in this their party. He left APC to PDP just a few weeks ago. I think he left this month, or was it end of last month? And all of a sudden he's now the person that they've given the is it one position in the campaign of, you know, the candidate, the presidential candidate. And you're thinking, what about the other people that have been there? A lot of people that have been there that haven't gotten anything. What have they done? What about them? So nothing. So these people is the same oppression that we are facing here, that even inside the parties that they are facing. There are a lot of people that have been in this party. Some of them can't even leave because they spent so many years there and they are still hopeful that things will be better, hopeful that things will be better. They try to run for this thing position. They don't give them the party tickets, they give their own cronies, and a lot of them have just been there, you know, just sitting down there. I just don't get it. You're just, well, yeah. I remember like 2019, and I always use this example for the 2019 election. Youth in APC and PDP ran for office. They did most. I don't even know whether they gave any of them. They didn't. Most of them didn't win. And I was thinking, looking at them and thinking, you guys, what are you doing? And then you come in, you are the ones that do most of this work. These people will waltz into power. They will give it to themselves. Instead of you to gang up and tell them that, look, if you don't give us certain position, no way, we are not working for this party. But of course, they don't do that. You find out that they will just give somebody that is so unqualified. That's the person they will just give the ticket or something. Meanwhile, the people who are qualified, who have been in these parties for years, who have been doing all the work, putting in everything, hoping that one day their sacrifices will be seen or noticed or rewarded or something like that, and they never get this thing. So telling people that, oh, if you want to make a difference, you have to be in the party. No, that's not it. You can make a difference wherever you are. You can make a difference wherever you are. You have to be the one to make up your mind that you play that role of sacrifice. You know, you play that role of working, of giving back, of doing something. Just talking to somebody somewhere, enlightening somebody about the whole political process is actually doing something. You're making a difference. You can make a difference in one person's life. If every one of us will make a difference in just one, don't even think of two, one other person's life, guess what? We'll all make a difference in our lives now. That's the way it is. But if we just keep saying, oh, some people wait, oh, I have to make a difference in lives of millions, community. No, it doesn't work. Start with just one person. Even if it's as you're going, you see a woman who is selling akara, you sit down with her, you buy some akara there, you're gisting with her, you're just telling her about the political process, you're letting her know the importance of her vote, you're letting her know the relationship between governance and her life and stuff like that. That is you making a difference. That is you making a difference. And I will tell you, there are many people who are making such differences. You might not see them, you might not know them yet, but they are doing so much. And let's never ever neglect those facts, that there are so many people who are making difference every day, who are out there, who are speaking to people, who are talking to people, who are helping people out. I mean, some people spend their time helping people to register for their PVC. They use their own phones, they use their own data, they use their own time, you know, energy, everything, just talking to people and letting people know that indeed they should register for their PVC, for the permanent voters card. That is doing something. That is making a difference. I mean, there are so many people who are out there printing flyers, talking to people. Talk to one person, you know, talk to two people, talk to 3, 4, 5 people. Those other people talk to other people. That's making a difference. There are people who are campaigning for candidates. There are people who are talking to people about political rights. There are people who are talking to people about not selling their vote. That is making a difference. So at the end of the day, it's not that you have to be in a party. The way they make it seem as, oh, as long as, should all of us be in party? then how will it work? All of us should be we can't all be in parties. Those who have the temperament to be in parties, those who feel they are willing to serve and willing to come, how do I put it now? Okay, yeah, serving, they are willing to serve, let them go there and do it. The rest of us who feel, oh, we are not willing to serve, but we are here, we are willing to make demands, we are willing to hold those who are in office accountable, then yeah, then we will do it and we'll continue to do it. At the end of the day, we are all making that difference. But please, 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 let it not be said that, oh, it's only those who are in offices that are making difference and all of that. But then, thank you for listening. If you got to this part, well done, oh, you try. It's been a pleasure. Let me just say thank you, everyone. A lot of people have been subscribing and all of that. Thank you so much. I don't know. I might not. Somebody did say that. Oh, I don't interact so much with my this thing. For me, I focus more on the things that I do. So I'm this kind of person. I might do a video on this, maybe just on this, to say that I'm this kind of person that I focus on what I have control over. I refuse to focus on what I don't have control over. So for me, my control is the videos that I do. And for me, I'm so proud of the fact that right now I've been keeping to my words. I'm doing a video every day, and for me, that's all that matters. And if there's just one person, my target is always one person who would listen and be motivated to do something, then I've won. Thank you so much for listening. Please, if you have any question, drop it. I'm trying to go through all the comments and see what do you want me to talk about, what do you want me to see, what do you want to hear, or are there questions you have? Then I will just do some video on that. Speaking comes easy with for me, and that I have the unique capacity to look at issues where people are not looking at issues from, and also to break down issues. And it's something that I do not take for granted. I'm thankful to God for that. It might not be a big talent per se, but it's something that I love. And as much as possible, if I'm going to contribute also and just do this video that just one person can see and be either motivated or learn something, or be more emboldened to do the right thing, or just not give up on Nigeria, hey, for me that's a huge win. Thank you so much, everyone, and bye. Take care.